Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Steve. Wait, what's his name? Johnny.
Is it Johnny or
What's
Tony?
up, Johnny?
Oh, oh, hi, Mark.
Or Tommy.
Uh,
Because he placed? No, his name's Johnny, right?
we gotta find this out.
What's the next line?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Johnny, what's up?
How's it going, everybody? This is not a review of The Room. It's
That's right.
a review of Kill Bill,
Kyle Bile.
Volumes 1 and 2, because it deserves to be one movie, just like how Tarantino wanted, right?
Sure.
I can't remember. I know. Wait, didn't the studio didn't want him to have like a 4-hour
That
movie?
was a story I seem to remember hearing.
Yeah, probably true.
It's probably wrong. I don't know.
It's probably true. It's
It
probably
strikes
wrong.
me as something that's true.
It's Tarantino. Whatever.
Anything could go.
Uh,
Anything goes.
yeah,
It's not
for
the
real.
expression.
Kill Bill is it's an iconic movie. And it's mentioned to a lot of songs, you know.
Mhm.
Uma Thurman's very iconic as well because of Quentin Tarantino. But what do you think of... We'll start with Kill Bill Volume 1. We'll
Okay.
start with the positives and then the negatives if you have any.
Mhm.
And then go on to Kill Bill 2. So any positives with Kill
Yeah,
Bill?
I think Kill Bill Part 1 is probably the stronger part.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all the stuff that I like about
Yeah.
the Quentin Tarantino movies, that it's got all this like over the top action.
The guys
Revenge.
hanging or flying on a
Yeah,
high
they're
wire.
clearly on the fly wire
Oh
when they're
my
jumping up on the
gosh.
second balcony of the ninjas.
Freaking love that.
And it's just so cool. And then it's humorous, it's good.
Oh yeah, for sure. One thing that I guess this movie I really liked. I really watched it when I watched it the first time. I really enjoyed it, and I still like it now. It has a really good mysterious backstory on like who Bill is, what's going on. We're with her as she's struggling with this amnesia, and of course we get our Samuel L. Jackson cameo in every.
Right. That actually
playing the
doesn't come
piano.
until part 2.
Is it part? Oh, is it part 2?
Yeah, you don't actually see him
It's been a
until part
minute
2.
since I've seen it. But yes, he's
You
in
may
it.
see his dead body, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Duh.
you don't actually get to see the chapel until.
They kind of blend together for me. It has that anime part as well
Yeah.
that I really like.
Oh yeah, with Lucy Liu's character as a child.
Yeah, which is interesting. It's an interesting choice. Like it takes a balls to just throw an anime part of the story into
Yeah.
a movie like this.
Yeah.
So I like that, and I like how this fits into the Tarantino verse. I like how bloody it is. The action's awesome. I hate the nurse guy.
My name's Buck.
And I'm here to fuck.
Yeah, goddamn that. Like I hate that part. It's just so uncomfortable to me.
Yeah.
And Quentin Tarantino tends to try to make you uncomfortable in ways.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a part like that in every one of his films, and that was just one of the ones, and probably one of the most uncomfortable scenes in any of his movies for me.
Yeah, I think part of it was they just wanted to motivate her, like,
Yeah.
killing him.
Yeah.
So that way it wasn't, like, a really awkward thing. If she, like, gets up and kills the first person she sees, he needs to be a bad guy so that
True.
we can keep in our head that she's the hero of our story.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's not a ton wrong with this part, other than I think one of my bigger flaws is if you want to watch this as a single movie, it doesn't work as well.
Right.
If that makes sense to anybody, it seems like it's leaves you hanging and there's a cliffhanger and you can't watch the first one without watching the second one, which once we get to our second one, I don't love that movie, so it makes me not want to watch Kill Bill 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have that same feeling at all.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I think it's more of a problem with the execution of part 2
R2.
of R2D2.
Yes.
Part 2D2.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have a one word for this singular Volume 1, Kill Bill, Volume 1, Uma Thurman slashing with a sword?
Hatari, I don't know.
Hatari.
Sharp.
Sharp. Hatari?
I'll go sharp.
Okay, sharp. I'm going to say it's a bloody good time. That's
Oh, you know
probably
what?
not the first time.
I remember there are things I don't like.
Oh.
I hate the little like zoom in on her eyes when it plays that weird music thing.
Oh, yeah?
That's super weird to me. But like I know that it's Tarantino's little stylist effect that
Yeah.
he's going for in this
Is
one.
it the crash zoom? If I remember
It doesn't
right?
really crash zoom necessarily. It's just like whenever she sees one of her targets, you get that.
Oh, yeah. But you also get the
That's only the beginning.
yeah, but still, I like that.
Yeah.
I always wondered where that came from until I saw this movie. But yeah, I guess the stylistic camera choices,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, not the camera, the
The-
sound.
the sound. Oh,
I don't
okay.
like that
The
music.
sound of
It's
music.
really disorienting, which is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I just don't like it. I also think it's weird that they bleep out her full name
Yeah.
or her real name.
It's a little odd, and I don't love how they the snake names they have for each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hers is cool, but like everyone else is
I don't
just
get why she's Black Mamba if there is a black woman.
true.
Why not just Mamba?
I don't even remember all the snake names. It's
I
just
don't
like
either.
I could watch it like
I think there's
yesterday.
a
And I would,
rattlesnake.
something like California grass hill
Yeah,
snake.
it's all the vipers.
vipers. I don't know. It's just too much.
Yeah.
But yes, Kill Bill Volume 2. We'll get onto that one. Likes, pros, cons.
The whole thing with Bud, which is Bill's brother,
Yeah.
is super dumb to me. I don't like any of that entire
Yeah.
exchange. I think it's dumb that she just opens the front door and gets shot in the chest with rock salt. Like,
Oh, yeah.
she has been built up to be the strongest, the smartest, and the most skilled of the Deadly Viper assassin
And
squad.
she just does that. I remember.
And she just swings the front door open. Like, no, you saw him pause. He knows you're coming at this point. You've already killed 3 of them. So Bill, Bud, and Elle all know you're coming.
Yeah,
So why would she just throw the door open?
it's true. It's not a very smart move when
Yeah.
you have such a smart
Like,
character.
She's allowed to make mistakes. Like, she's
But
not
that's
a perfect
dumb
character,
mistake.
but
That's a horror movie
that's too
mistake.
dumb for her.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And then just like they've already almost killed her like 3 times.
Yeah,
And Bud decides to not actually kill her and bury her alive.
yeah.
Like, she gets out of everything. She got out of being shot in the head. Do you really think burying her alive is gonna work?
And that long ass training sequence.
And then because he buried her alive, they have to go back to Pai Mei
Yeah,
and explain how she knows the 3-inch punch, which also sets up the
the training.
5-point heart explosion, whatever it's called.
Is the training in the first or the second?
It's in the second.
Yeah, and the training is long.
It's long.
It's like longer than the bar scene in Glorious.
Is it?
I don't know, but it sure seems like it.
Yeah, it's pretty long. It's probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and there's a lot I don't like about this movie. I will say though, before I say what I don't like, I do like how it's more personal for her with Bill.
Uh-huh.
You learn a lot more of that story. I guess the mysteries that aren't always solved,
Yeah.
you find those out, and it makes it more personal. You find out about her kid, and
Mhm.
you know, there's a lot of things that I like towards the ending of the movie with her confrontation between
Yeah.
Bill and like the Superman monologue and everything. I think it's cool. But this movie is just so slow and long and drawn out, and it's just over the top. Like,
Yeah.
the first Kill Bill is just so blatantly over the top. Like, you know that they're on Flywire. They're jumping up from the floor to the balcony. Like, you
Yeah.
get that. But then all of a sudden, like, it just seems more realistic. Kind of like how Jackie Brown was. I don't know if you ever got to that one, but me and Dan. Yeah. It's more of a realistic take, and it lacks the style of Tarantino because how realistic it is.
Mm-hmm.
Where Kill Bill 1 is very over the top, and then Kill Bill 2, I don't think it's that over the top. But then you kind of, I guess, it just takes down the believability of her punching through a coffin and digging herself out, and the rocks, and just like everything, you know what I mean? And so I don't love this movie.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story, I guess. Anything else you want to say about this one? You can riff on it as much as you want. Do you have a one word?
Not
Not sharp?
sure. It's a good one word. I'd have to say,
Just looking at her.
yeah, I gotta think. What do you got?
I have my one word, and it's going to be a not so bloody good time.
You're
I know,
just
it's
gonna
a-
go that
Yes.
cheap shot?
I'm gonna go with the cheap one. I think Kill Bill 1 ranks a little like mid-tier Tarantino, but Kill Bill 2 ranks down with Jackie Brown for me, and Death Proof. I'm sure, even though we haven't watched it, watch it be a masterpiece. But yeah, that is our next review. But yeah,
Coming soon.
I don't love
To a
these.
theater near you.
These movies aren't the ones I rewatch. I rewatch Pulp Fiction. I rewatch Inglourious. I rewatch Django. You know.
Freaking love Django Unchained.
Yeah, and so I feel like I would actually rewatch Hateful Eight before Kill Bill, both of them. In my own humble opinion.
I don't know. Hateful Eight's really long.
It is really long, but I feel like you have to watch both of these you can't
Yeah.
just watch Kill Bill, you
Yeah.
know. And to be completely honest, I've only watched Kill Bill once. So, and I'm gonna watch Hateful Eight at least twice, you know, for this review.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't see myself really caring to go back to Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have that one word, or you gonna leave us in suspense?
My one word is rock salt to the chest.
Rock salt to the chest. What a great one. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much.
Grassies.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie for following
Grassy
us.
ass.
Yes, grassy my ass. Thank you for following. You can subscribe down below. You can also check out our Pulp Fiction review. And you know what? I'm going to say our Jackie Brown review. Just down below. Right there.
That'll
And
pop
also,
up once it happens.
and our subscribe thing as well. You know, all that good stuff.
Oh wait, Jackie Brown's already out, huh?
Yeah, Jackie Brown has definitely came out already. It was
I
late.
got that mixed
but,
up with Death Proof.
but yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Andrew, for showing up today and bringing us
About
audio.
these
Yeah, we're testing these out.
to test. Oh, that's gonna be so loud.
I know.
They do not like that.
Anyways, guys, thank you. This is Third Winter. You can check out Andrew on TyAndrew_107.
No, just TyAndrew107.
Okay, and then Oakley B Cinema on that's my movie Instagram. I post movie of the days, and you can also check out my other YouTube channel, Oakley B Cinema, for movie posts and all that good stuff. So, yes, we love you.
Yes.
Winter is over,
Mm-hmm.
sadly.
Yeah. No, summer's the best.
Summer's
Summer's
the
great.
best. Oh, you poor summer child.
You sweet summer child.
Okay, have a good one, guys.